Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and today we're going to do something slightly different on the channel. It is an episode of Crazy Climbing, but it's one of those, I guess we're going to call it a special episode of Crazy Climbing. So basically what I've done is with the new promoted raid dens, I've basically caught one of every Pokemon that's promoted and said, hey, I wonder if we can actually win a competitive game with the 6 promoted Pokemon. So basically what I did, I didn't give them any IVs. They have the decent IVs that I caught. I didn't fix any, so I didn't use any bottle caps. I didn't use any EVs, didn't give them any. I, of course, made sure they were the right ability and made sure they were the right nature that I wanted. But other than that, everything, even the movesets, and I think this Excadrill has Horn Drill too. Like, everything is caught from the raid. Like I said, the only thing I changed was the natures, just to make sure I got what I wanted to do, at least have a fighting chance, you know what I mean? But this is one of those special episodes, and basically the question is, can I win? Can we win with just straight up Pokemon that we caught from dens? Because they are meant to be more competitive Pokemon, right? So Dragapult actually has a decent set. Of course I slapped some items on, otherwise it would have just been ridiculously hard. But let's see what we're up against. We're actually going to go up against the Bingy Wang team here from a while ago. I think this is a Series 2 team, to be honest, but Durant, Melodic, Chandelure, Conkeldurr, Whimsicott, and that's a Togekiss, Ryan. I don't know why I can't think of that name. But anyways, so basically the only thing I could have had really much of a choice on was the Rotom, because I could have gone with Rotom Wash or Rotom Mow as well. However, I did decide to go Heat just because Ferrothorn has been picking up in usage. So I figured, you know what, it's best to have a Fire-type move option on the team. And honestly, I think we actually have a chance at winning. Like, some of these Pokemon have pretty good movesets. Hopefully the EVs don't come into play too much. But I have no clue what we want to do right here. He could just simply go follow me beside the Durant, and I think he wins. I'm going to go with the Rotom Whimsicott though, just because I think that's my best bet. Actually what I could do is I could go Togekiss. Max the Togekiss and go for... I'm going to bring the Kiss in the back just in case, because I know I have a fire move, I just don't know which... Actually, I don't have a fire move, but I'm going to bring Kiss anyways, and I'm going to bring Dragapult just because, you know what, it's a Dragapult. I might regret this, and maybe I should have gone with Excadrill for the sake of the Chandelure there. But like I said, I'm not max speed, because I don't have any EVs, so I'm assuming that Chandelure is going to outspeed me. So it's a very interesting way of looking at things here. So I have to remember, like, all my speed tiers right now are messed up. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go like 3 battles in this episode, make it a little bit longer, rather than drag this out over like 2 or 3 episodes. Just because I think it's best case scenario to get a few games here. Because I honestly don't think it's going to be too competitive, but I'm curious to find out. So, very interesting. I could actually go straight for the discharge and just get damage off onto this Durant here, because I'm very confident that he's going to go for a... the follow me here to stop an overheat. So I am going to go for a discharge. If I get a para, fantastic. If I don't get it, oh well. Like, I had to find the one thing that's going to hurt me, which is Durant, and I knew that coming in, but that's why I have a Rotom-Heat. It's just, unfortunately, besides follow me, Rotom-Heat does nothing versus it. Let's see what we get here. Of course, Tailwind's going to come out from this Whimsicott, so thankfully I do have some sort of speed control here, but we are going to see that follow me, which is slightly annoying, but not the end of the world. And I'm assuming Durant's going to go after my Rotom here. Whimsicott's going to get the Tailwind up. I will be the fastest thing on the field now. I was going to say, shouldn't Tailwind have gone before the follow me, but then I realized follow me has +2 priority. And we do get that para onto the Durant, so we do stand a fighting chance. Now we actually get the double para, which is huge. So we're going to take that, but he does appear to get that max rockfall off, and our Rotom is definitely going to die to this. Yeah, so Rotom's going to drop right now, but the paralysis could come in handy. I say could come in handy because it's very unlikely that it will, but let's see how this plays out, I guess. I mean, if this Togekiss actually has a fire move, we should be alright. I remember in the raid it had it, but I believe the raids actually have more than 4 moves, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm pretty sure it had like Safeguard. We actually do have Flamethrower. So all we really need is a full para. Whether it's the Kiss so he can't follow me, or the Durant so he can't attack and we kill the Kiss this turn, there's actually a slight chance. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for a Moonblast into this Togekiss here, just because I want to get it chipped down. If he gets to follow me up, it's not the end of the world as long as we get that full para. Of course, not exactly the game plan that I had coming in here, but we'll see what we can get. Like, if it wasn't Dragapult, if it wasn't Durant, I feel like we could have definitely just led something like Togekiss Dragapult and had a super solid chance at just going Dragon Dance and then nuking things. But unfortunately, he does have this Durant here that we have to play around a little bit. Moonblast from the Whimsicott coming out, going into this Togekiss right here. Do a decent chunk of damage, nothing crazy. Togekiss is going to go for Flamethrower, probably going to do absolutely nothing, but a little bit of damage. Actually, that did a good chunk. And we do get the full para. So we actually do have a huge chance of winning this game now, because Moonblast is going to pick up this Togekiss here, and then Flamethrower gets launched right into the Durant, which is absolutely perfect. Flamethrower coming out, going into Durant. There's no way that doesn't pick up a knockout. And Moonblast Moonblast is definitely going to pick up the knockout onto this Togekiss right now. So we're going to wait and see what happens here. I don't know. I don't think my opponent would have to make a switch in or a protect to somehow pivot around this, which honestly is kind of surprising. I mean, we did get lucky with the paralysis, but hey, you never know. You know, Pokemon gave me these Pokemon. They said these are the best, these are the 6 best competitive Pokemon. You know, we want to get them out there. So hey, maybe they were right. You know, maybe they put a little bit of luck into them. But anyways, we're gonna get to follow me from that Togekiss. Whimsicott's gonna go for this Moonblast. It is indeed going to pick up the knockout based on damage from last turn, and it is indeed going to stay consistent. And hopefully Flamethrower picks this up. I mean, it has chip damage on it. I'd be shocked. Yeah, okay. So Durant, even in the max form, is going to drop to that fire move. It just burnt to a crisp. And Durant's going to explode here. And the best part about this is we have not wasted our Dynamax yet. And we have a Dragapult in the back. So the question is right now, can we win? And right now I think we can. Let's see what we get. Depending on his last 2, of course. He's wasted his max though, which is really, really good. Let's see. I'm imagining maybe Melodic. But Conkeldurr makes sense there for sure. And what do we got from my opponent right now? Conkeldurr, Melodic. Okay. I'm content with this. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to straight up max this Togekiss. Because it's time to get a max Starfall and a Moonblast. It's time to double up this... My game plan right now, double up, kill the Conkeldurr. Then next turn I can actually go for either a Prankster or Leech Seed or an Endeavor into this Melodic to lower its health huge, and then that should be able to win the game from there. So maybe Endeavor Whimsicott is the play. Although I know I'm not going to be like 1 HP, but I'd imagine maybe he coils. He might also go for a Blind Hypnosis. I don't know what this Melodic wants to do here. Let's find out. Whimsicott's going to go for a Moonblast, going to connect into the Conkeldurr here, and I believe this double up should pick it up. Oh yeah, this double up is definitely going to knock out the Conkeldurr. What's sad is I think I have more wins with this team now than I do with other teams in this format. Like, there's teams that I said to myself, hey, I'm going to build a team. I think this actually makes a little bit of sense. Went into a few battles with it, just could not win, and then dumped it. Right? And that happens in team building, right? You think something's going to be good and it doesn't. But the fact that I just grabbed 6 Pokemon from raids, and the fact that it's a possibility to even do. Grab 6 Pokemon from raids, come out, and win a game. Well, I mean, I haven't won yet because Whimsicott actually does die to that Ice Beam now. But the fact that I even have a chance at winning this game is kind of funny to me. But we're going to get buffed by Sandair, and we're going to see leftovers to heal him back up onto this Melodic. And things are still interesting. I know we lose Tailwind. I don't think it's too big of a deal. What scares me though is, can this Ice Beam from this Melodic kill Dragapult? If it can't kill Dragapult, Dragon Dance is the best play here. I am going to Starfall. And I am going to Phantom Force. Actually, Darts is stronger. Yeah, Darts is stronger. No, Darts is not stronger because of the Misty Terrain that I have set. So, we're going to go for this, and we're going to see what happens here. Like, I think he probably wants to Ice Beam because he knows he can't kill the Togekiss, right? So he should be going after this Dragapult. However, I don't know if that kills anyways. Dragapult's going to go for the Phantom Force here, and it's going to vanish instantly. So... Dragapult basically said, adios everybody, we're gonna hide in the shadows for this turn. Starfall going out, I don't expect this to do too much damage. Yeah, that didn't do a lot at all. But should put it in range of another one, and Ice Beam does come out into the hidden Dragapult right there, which is actually perfect. Sand's gonna stop, of course that's gonna help him with the leftovers here. But good news is he can't protect if he even has protect. So Starfall coming out into Melodic here. And we're going to go for a Phantom Force as well. Dragon Ball, gonna go for a Phantom Force. How much damage is this going to do? A decent chunk, not quite enough though. Is this Melodic faster? Okay, Togekiss is faster than Melodic, which is huge, meaning that if he Ice Beams here, he cannot recover next turn. But we're actually just gonna pick up the knockout here, which is fantastic. So we do get that win. Of course, like I said earlier, we did get lucky with that Discharge para. But, I mean, hey, Pokemon said, you know what, use Discharge. You're gonna get paras. Hacks are gonna be in your favor. So, you know what? Hacks were in our favor. We got the para, and we'll take the victory there. Of course, not ideal. Like, this Dragon Ball matchup, as you can tell, in a best of 3 or something, this is not gonna work. But in best of 1, you know what? And look at that. We even gave them a ribbon for winning at Master Ball rank. But we're gonna continue battling. And we're gonna see what happens here. Actually, our rank's actually going up, so we're now top 2,000 with Pokemon that we caught from Den. We'll get this music to random for you guys, so I was trying to do earlier. But yeah, we actually have Serene Grace Togekiss, which is a bit of a mix-up from the normal Scope Lens Super Luck. That's mainly because I didn't want to spend 20 minutes trying to find a Togekiss that was Super Luck. But we're actually going to find a Rafa here with a Raichu, Blastoise, Grimmsnarl, Whimsicott, Togekiss, and Arcanine here. So, how do I want to play this? What I'm assuming is going to happen is we're probably going to see something like either Follow Me Shell Smash with that Blastoise or Fake Out Shell Smash with that Blastoise. Now, either one, Rotom kind of says, hey, I have Discharge, and has fun with that. So I'm almost tempted to go with Rotom. Now, is that the most viable set? Probably not. Although it's going to do a decent chunk of damage. So maybe, actually, in fact, I could go Rotom Excadrill. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Do I want Whimsy in the back for Tailwind? I think I definitely want Whimsy in the back for Tailwind. Kiss, you can make a case for Kiss here. But I think Tar or Dragapult, just as a heavy hitter late game, is probably better off. And I'm almost tempted to go Tar. In fact, I am going to go Tar, just because if he does go with that Blastoise, he might trigger my weakness policy. I am in Sand. I mean, it's unlikely that I'm going to survive anything, but hey, you never know. So, game plan here is basically adapt to what his lead is. If he leads Follow Me, I can go Discharge, which is perfect. If he leads Fake Out, I'm going to Max. But he's actually going to go Whimsicott Arcanine. So, is this actually going to be beat up? This could be beat up, which would definitely suck. Excadrill's Mold Break is coming out, which leads me to believe this Arcanine is not going to be Intimidate. Okay, so we do see beat up now. This basically confirms that he's going to go for a beat up. Now, what do I want to do to counter that becomes the question. I really don't have much of one, if any at all. So I'm just going to go for a Discharge and hope for a para. Basically, the game plan is the same as it was last turn. Go for the para. Because right now, I've got nothing here. But if he's going to go for the beat up and he wants to target the Rotom, then I might be able to get an Iron Head off to kill this Togekiss. Arcanine's actually going to go for a Protect, which is crazy because now I'm actually going to be able to kill this Whimsicott before beat up can go off, which is hilarious. So, thankfully we don't have to play the beat up game or the Discharge para game here, because that's going to pick up the well, it's going to put it down to Focus Sash, and Discharge will pick up the knockout here. Much to the same effect here. Obviously I can't hit myself. Would have been nice if had he not protected there, but it's not the end of the world here. Discharge coming out, going to knock out this Whimsicott here. Annoying that he does have the a Tailwind up though. However, we can match that later on if we so choose. Depending on what he brings in here, I'm assuming it's got to be Blastoise, right? Like, this is Blastoise food that's on the field right now on my end. Actually, it's going to be the Togekiss, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So hopefully this will actually be Special Arcanine, but based on the fact that it's going to be Justified and it has beat up, the option to beat up, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Flare Blitz come out from it. So I am just going to go for a Volt Switch. And I am going to swap out this Excadrill into this T-Tar here. It's a pretty safe switch-in for me. If he goes for anything like a flip, the only way it's not a safe switch-in is if he goes for close combat into this, but it's very unlikely that he close combats an Excadrill when he can just simply Flare Blitz and not drop either of his defenses. So let's see what we get. I have no clue what I'm expecting here. I've been expecting Blastoise for 4 turns now. And by 4 turns, I mean team preview in the first 2 turns here. But still no Blastoise to be seen, which is honestly promising for us here. But T-Tar's coming in. T-Tar's Sandstream is out. And Sandstorm's going to kick up, of course, but we're going to see what he wants to go for here. He's actually going to Dynamax right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Because now basically my win condition, which is this Tyranitar, is taking big damage from a Max Flare, is what I'm assuming. It actually is going to be this Arcanine. I wonder if this Togekiss, does Togekiss even get access to beat up? But it's probably going to be a Follow Me, I would imagine, right? Just wants to take a potential Max Quake away, which is what I'm assuming. It's actually just going to go for Max Flare, so this Togekiss is just going to attack. Max Flare going into T-Tar actually still does huge chunks of damage, which is not something I like. I do not like seeing that at all. Because now Dazzling Gleam into Sun might actually finish me off if it can crit. But Togekiss is going to go for this Dazzling Gleam in the Sun here. Going to hit into T-Tar, and it will indeed finish me off. Whether or not it's a crit or not, a crit on Rotom. But Def did, and it did. Okay, so he double crit, so mentioning that Scope Lens Super Luck Togekiss came back to bite us here, because that's what we see from our opponent. And that's not the end of the world, but it's not the greatest. I feel like I should have just let Excadrill die there. Because Excadrill definitely does not want to be on the field right now. I'll come into Whimsicott. Basically right now I'm saying you better double my Whimsicott here. Otherwise you're not going to get the knockout. And if you don't get the knockout, then next turn I can go for some Endeavor shenanigans, if you will. But Rotom's coming out here. Just because Rotom is the better of the two Pokemon to bring out. And I think I will discharge. Do I want to discharge? Definitely Tailwind. Tailwind is 100% to play. And I think Volt Switch is still safer. So I'm going to go for it. And this is going to be interesting. I believe he's just going to Dazzling Gleam and Max Flare again. Meaning I should be safe to get a Volt Switch off again. Whimsicott gets the Tailwind out here. The one thing I'm concerned about though is the fact that I don't have Protect on my Excadrill. It's actually going to be Max Knuckle coming out from this Arcanine into this Rotom. Is it going to survive? It will indeed live with 22 HP, which is massive. This effectively now allows me to stall out Trick Room. Not Trick Room, stall out his Tailwind here by bringing in Excadrill next turn and then swapping it out so I can be faster with my Excadrill later on. So this game is nowhere near over, but I do like our chances now. Togekiss is going to go for Dazzling Gleam. That is not going to kill Rotom here. Yeah, okay, so it does not kill Rotom here. Rotom's going to get a Volt Switch off now, which is fantastic. And Togekiss might actually... Oh, I was going to say maybe get a high roll there and drop there, but Togekiss is going to hang on. And as I bring in Excadrill. Okay, so very interesting scenario we've got here. I have to bring out Excadrill. I have to save Excadrill. Like Excadrill right now is my Dynamax Pokemon. It's the mon I save. It's the mon that's going to win me this game. What I am going to do is I'm just going to Moonblast, knock out this Togekiss, and swap out back into Rotom here. There's also a chance now that he doesn't get a knockout on Whimsicott. If he doesn't get the knockout on Whimsicott, we're basically laughing. And by laughing, I mean in a pretty good spot. But I'm trying to analyze this and figure out what he's got in the back. If he still has that Blastoise in the back, it could still be an interesting finish. But I didn't check. I don't remember the rest of his team. I know he's got a Raichu as an option there. If it is that Raichu, then we're sitting really pretty here. But it basically all depends on what this Arcanine wants to do. I'd imagine this Arcanine's trying to kill. Togekiss is going to go for Follow Me. Makes a lot of sense right there. Fortunately for me, I did Moonblast, so this Togekiss is going to go down. So basically, I'm assuming he wants to kill Drill. However, if he chooses to kill Rotom instead, if he chooses to kill Whimsicott instead, that's probably actually better for me. But I'm assuming, yeah, okay. So my assumption would be right there. Rotom's just going to drop. And we're going to... Honestly, I think I like our endgame here. Arcanine, of course, their Tailwind is now gone. I still have Tailwind. And I have an Excadrill that can Dynamax on the field. So I managed to maneuver around there. Still no, there's the Blastoise. I was going to say still no Blastoise for my opponent here. But good news is, interesting to note, we're into Sun. And we're AV. So I'm just going to Quake here. I'm going to Moonblast into the Blastoise. If I can get the special attack drop, fantastic. If I don't, oh well. And I'm going to Max Quake the Arcanine. There's a chance he protects, but regardless, I get my boost. And getting my boost is basically all I really need, because between AV, into Sun, and Blastoise potentially losing special attack off the Moonblast, there's a very good chance Excadrill is going to survive any sort of move that this Blastoise wants to go for here. However, can Blastoise get access to Follow Me? I don't believe so. I think it's a transfer up only move from Stadium, which means it wouldn't be allowed here. So because of that, I don't really have to worry about follow me, which is fantastic. He could go for fake out. Arcanine does indeed go for protect. I'm okay with that, I think. I'm just trying to figure out what my endgame is. Whimsicott gonna go for a Moonblast here. Goes out into Blastoise. Should do a decent chunk of damage. That's respectable. What's Blastoise gonna do? You actually do get the special attack drop. And there's the White Herb kicking in. So White Herb being able to kick in there on the special attack drop rather than on the Shell Smash drops is fantastic. So another Quake will finish off Arcanine, and this does give me a special defense boost here, which is massive. Whimsicott's special defense raises, which I don't think it matters. I am expecting a Shell Smash right now from this Blastoise. Yep. Okay, so Blastoise going for a Shell Smash right here. And yeah, I think we're sitting pretty well right now. And like I said, another Quake is going to knock out this Arcanine. There's nothing he can do against that. I could Seed. I think we still have Tailwind up, correct? I do have one more turn of Tailwind. So what I am going to do is I am just going to go Moonblast into the Blastoise. And I am going to Quake this Arcanine. Although, do I want to kill Blastoise here? Because I have a free kill there. I think killing the Arcanine is better. Because I still think we're in the sun for one more turn, to be honest. So any water move he goes for is not going to kill anybody. Arcanine going to go for the double protect and actually manages to get it off, and that hurts big time. That's a bit of a pain. Whimsicott going to go for a Moonblast into this Blastoise. Still faster because of Tailwind, which is nice. And that actually might have crit, but actually it did crit. Almost picked up the knockout again. And we do get another special attack drop on this Blastoise. So this Blastoise sitting at +1 right now. Going Hydro Pump into Sun into a +2 Excadrill. Eats that up for breakfast, basically. Basically said, you know what, I'm not too hungry this morning, but I'm going to take that. Going to eat up. And Arcanine's going to survive just a little bit there. Both Pokemon now in the red. And I have Tailwind to use. I have Tailwind just to keep myself faster here. And I think we're basically sitting very pretty right now. Sun, of course, goes down. My team's Tailwind is gone. But do I need to Tailwind again? I think I do, just to make sure I'm faster than this Blastoise. So I will Tailwind. And there's literally no reason for me not to go for Max Quake again into this Arcanine. If he goes for the triple protect, it's fine. Even if he gets it, he's still dead. But basically, Tailwind makes sure that I'm faster than it. I kill the Arcanine, and then basically Blastoise has to pick between Excadrill or Whimsicott, and either one of them is a losing position for him. So Tailwind's going to go up here. Excadrill going to get a Max Quake off. Actually, Blastoise might go first. Blastoise does go first, gets a Flash Cannon off. That should kill Whimsicott. Actually, Whimsicott's going to survive on 2 thanks to those special defense boosts. Excadrill's going to go for a Max Quake right now. Going to pick up this knockout on the Arcanine here, which is, I mean, guaranteed at that point. And now it's basically a 2v1 versus this Blastoise, and we don't even need Excadrill to put in any more work. So, I think if my opponent would have led the Blastoise, it would have been a lot harder for us to emerge victorious. But him having it in the back actually cost him that game. Let's see what I want to do here. I think just simple, straightforward Moonblast, and honestly, I'm going to Earthquake. I'm not going to get it off, even if I kill myself. Actually, this is definitely a misplay. Okay, good. It's going to say this is definitely a misplay. If that Blastoise reveals Protect, I kill my own Whimsicott, that Blastoise is still faster, and then he can technically crit a Hydro Pump. So that was definitely a play that I should not have gone for. And honestly, guys, I'm sitting at 24 minutes right now. I think we're going to end this one here. And honestly, based on the success, I think I could probably make a case for... I was going to say maybe drag this out a few more episodes. Actually, you guys let me know what you want in the comments. If you want me to continue with this team or not. I'm going to end this one here. If you guys want to see more with this team, let me know in the comments. I'll bring it back. But basically, this was just planned to be a special. So as of right now, we will be switching teams unless you guys want otherwise. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.